Oh, welcome to 22nd day. We have so much completed our journey. Just 2 more days to go, and can't imagine like how these sessions went without all of your support. So grateful, um, and looking forward for more and more. Like I want you guys to come forward and start taking these kind of sessions forward. So that's how we all will be creating the conscious community, wise people company, right? This is what we wanted. And today we'll be discussing on the topic righteousness. And in when it comes to righteousness, we'll be thinking like, the right way of living. Yes, it is the right way of living. There are two things to understand, that it is what we need in this moment, like what is the course of action that we need to do, like what is the that important element in this moment that is required, so that action. And even what are we hearing to, what do we speak, does when we speak, does it have any sort of meaning? So through all these actions the righteousness comes. And the second element is for the future. No, in order for our lives to make more better, what is that action that we are going to take, which means for our enlightenment, for our future journey? Like what is to be done for the future, like for this life? So these are the two elements that we need to focus on. We don't speak about the past because it's gone. Any action can be course corrected in this moment. In the future, we wanted to, if we want the life to be more beautiful, then what is that one action that we are taking now? So, how many of you are writing a journal? And how many of you are, like vulnerable to yourself also, to accept yourself as you are without any prejudices, without any sort of judgments? So, in order to make your life more beautiful, try to write it down what you are as a person now. Like, what is that one thing that you wanted to correct in yourself? Let's say throughout all these sessions, we have discussed only love is the highest form. However, in this earth plane, we have to get rid of all these elements like greed, lust, jealousy, hatred, anger, uh, even this power game, also, all these kind of things. Unknowingly, we all have a certain element of it. We know what we are, that is for sure. So even in those certain elements, how are we behaving? So to come out of it, what are the actions that we are taking? So when you write it down, what happens is we understand where we got struck, what are our patterns. Sometimes the patterns keep repeating. They keep on repeating because until that we learn something from that. So people come and go, people do teach. Of course, in the past lives, if we don't know them or if we are not friends with them, they don't come in this lifetime easily. But when that person comes, what are we? How are we dealing with? How our emotions are carry forwarding? At that time, what are our thought patterns? Because when it comes to righteousness, even the thoughts, everything, like what are we speaking with ourselves also matter, because anything that we do, is it making a meaning when we speak? Now you are all listening. When you are listening, is it making any meaning to you guys? When I'm speaking, is it making any meaning for me? So this is what we have to always think about. So we have to live for that meaning. See, if we go to YouTube or Netflix, anything, we have got so much of drama happening around. But what is it that we are changing in ourselves? Because we have to keep on listening to the wisdom sharing. We have to keep on listening. That is how we understand what is happening in us. If we have some time, we have to keep reading books. Or if we have some time, if we meet the masters around, introduce yourself very humbly. Hey, I'm so and so. Could you please share about your meditation journey? So you have to be so humble. You have to listen to what others' journey is. That gives us more meaning. And what is the righteousness thing when it comes to eating? What are our food habits? How much we are eating? Because most of the times we'll not be hungry. Let's say an interesting task has been came up in the company, so it is so stressful. What happens immediately? We keep on eating. We don't know how much we are also eating. We don't know if are we really hungry to eat. So the right amount in the right time when we are hungry. It is always the change that to bring within ourselves. That is important. Our actions, how our actions are, that is equally important. Even we have so called friends, we all do have. What kind of conversations we are making with them? It is very important to have a very good friend, to have very wise people around. The reason is in this illusionary world, even the thoughts get carried away. But in order to bring back, to put in the righteous way, even including our thoughts, because thoughts is also something creating of what we are speaking to ourselves, how we are respecting ourselves, how we are taking care of ourselves, how we are nurturing ourselves. Because all the time we keep expecting from others that they need to take care of us. But do we really feel the same love when we take care of ourselves? So that is why, even in the thought forms, there should be some meaning that what is our contribution to the universe, to the Mother Earth, to our fellow friends. For the first thing, of course, starts with the self, how we are treating ourselves, and then starts with the other things. And when a problem comes, you will see how this Sajjana Sangatya is helping you, how this wise community, how this circle of sharing is helping you to come out of it. Because here, when a problem comes, what is happening is we are no longer escaping. You see, many people, of course, not many women, but still, they keep on drinking or they go for cigarettes. What is happening is they're avoiding the problems, or sometimes we even go to watch movies like fun movies. Okay, movies is something different. For that moment, you have to let go. So you watch and then you take care. But drinking and all is something like addictions. How people are going towards the addictions. This we need to be careful. Because when we avoid any sort of problem, then it returns like a boomerang. Then are we again ready to take that lesson? So imagine any school, if we fail, what happens is we keep reading the same subject again and again, right? So life is equally the same. When we avoid the problems, then we keep repeating the lessons, and then the patterns keep repeating, and we keep reading. So, how many lifetimes we will waste? Now, this is the lifetime that We all should become masters, we all should become teachers, and we have to be that example for our community of how we are living. That righteousness people see. It is very important for all of us to not judge, to drop the element of judgment. We need to understand. So, when we do more meditation, then the bad habits go away naturally. What happens is then life becomes more meaningful. And again and again and again and again, I'm saying we have to keep on reading books, we have to keep on sharing the wisdom, and we have to keep on meditating. Because one person thinking that that person is having the knowledge is the utmost stupidity. Every person is having lot of knowledge. Every person did lot of sadhana. That is why people are here at this stage speaking. So we have to listen to everyone's experience, how they are today. I will be telling one example. My father, when he used to go further for taking the sessions, like a day before, what he does is he keeps on listening to Bhagavad Gita and he keeps on writing and he keeps on practicing so that the practice makes man perfect. And how he does is he dance like across around the hall, he run and dance, and no, he makes himself very active, very engaging, so that in the next day sessions how he will be speaking, no, something, not just what words that he speak, that is his unique way of expressing. So that's how we have to make ourselves beautiful. Even for exams, we keep on practicing, right? But when it comes to life experiences, then where is that practice? So when we wanted to get rid of certain elements, where is that practice that we are putting? Where is that time that we are giving for ourselves? For that, we need to start journaling equally. Everyone are divine beings. Everyone flourishes one day. However, does anyone think that a flower is waiting for her to get flourished so that people see the beauty of the flower and appreciate? It is just happening on its own time. So it first starts as a plant, like when we put, and then it grows, and then slowly the bud forms, and the more water we put, it expands little, and then it flourishes. So then, when it is kept in the balcony or something, then people start to appreciate. So that's what all we are all. We will flourish. Everyone, whoever have born on this earth plane, they will flourish. What is that effort that we are putting now for ourselves? Oh, the flower never thinks that only after she flourished, then her life is complete. No. So every day is a great day for us. That we have 24 hours of time. How are we utilizing this 24 hours? So when I speak with you, it is also something that hits me as well. How I'm using this 24 hours. What is it that it is going inside? How my thoughts are. So here again, one more concept that we have to understand is giving freedom. And no parent have the right even to command their children. It starts all from the childhood. This is why our childhood is more important, and as a parent, they should be very conscious in how they are. Even the teachers do so. Hey, I said so, you have to do. This commandment, rather than explaining, we command, this is the way. I still remember in my childhood days, of course, now we are there are so many rituals. And I used to ask questions like why this ritual came, what is the purpose of this ritual, or what is the meaning behind or putting ghee in the fire. When they don't know, they simply get anger. They can easily say, hey, I don't know. However, I have followed my parents' belief. I'm doing it. So we felt this is good. So it's just a simple form of explanation takes you miles. So this is what we have to incorporate. The righteousness and the non-righteousness. The righteousness is the right way of understanding the things as they are without any judgments, without any prejudices, without any form of like accepting the situation as it is. And I have to express also one more thing. People do manifest. People do request. Like after all these books came up, like The Secret, Ask and It's Given. We keep on manifesting. When we manifest, we have to be utmost careful that there are consequences equally. When we manifest something for the highest good, when we manifest for the greater cause, then that is the right manifestation. So we have to understand the subtle elements equally. Here, I would like to share about my manifestation example as well. So 2 years before I was in Cologne, I wanted to change a job. And I have manifested literally because the company is a sustainable company. And I have felt if there is a purpose, then I have to work here because it's a sustainable, and I wanted to contribute to the Mother Earth, being sustainable. So I have literally manifested to be in this company. However, after 1 year, the company went into huge debts, and unfortunately, I have to go away from the company. So when you manifest, things will happen. But how long? If my manifestation is for the greater cause, like the entire world should become vegetarian, the entire planet should be living peacefully, that manifestation will have the more greater results. So the entire planet should be more radiating. For that, again, the freedom how we give to ourselves, we have to give the same freedom equally to animals. Even animals have families, right? They do have children. They suffer the pain when they are removing their children away. How can they live since they don't have mouth to share? How can we not hear their pain? How can we not feel their pain? So even the animals should be given freedom. That is why in olden days there is a concept called forests, and the people surrounding used to live in the hermitages like a community so that the animals do not come around. So they are free birds, but now what is happening? Everyone want to have an individual and a big luxurious lifestyle, and somewhere the forests are going away, and the population is increasing, and animals, of course, because the forests are not there, they come out and they do attack. But at any given point of time, we have no right to kill an animal and eat that food. Absolutely no suffering. When we eat that food, there will be consequences. Do remember. For any action, there will be consequences, and be ready to face it. And maybe people also come to you with problems. Instead of, now we as a person, we cannot give always the answers to each and every person. When a person come, tell them to sit and meditate along with you. That way, they don't come back again by bringing the problems, and they don't keep on bringing up, because now they are dependent on them. They became independent. So that's how we have to make our circle grow. We have to make people independent, because everyone is a great master. Now is the time for all of us to start teaching. If we don't start in this lifetime, then how we can imagine ourselves in another lifetimes? So this is the time that every one of us need to start teaching. And meditation is the utmost important thing that we have to keep on doing. We have to keep on practicing. And knowledge, we have to keep on listening to the right wisdom that keeps coming. So many channels were there. So many people are taking sessions. So many, especially I think the internet is full of the wisdom these days. And what we are hearing, what we are digesting the information. We need to make our lives so peaceful, that pleasant living, that is important. I want to ask this one question to all of you. Because in olden days, like there are no mobiles, there are no gadgets, and we see the people sitting together, sharing and speaking like what they have cooked and everything. How many of you have seen such pleasant faces in this environment that we are living now? Isn't it slowly fading away? Isn't the patience slowly fading away? So we have to incorporate patience. We need to have that pleasant conversations. Trust me, masters, with this AI revolution that is happening around, the listening time is decreasing. Everyone wants to share their own story, but who is there to listen? That listening time is decreasing. That attention span is decreasing. Yes, Shantiji, actively listening, active listening. That is also decreasing. So be careful around our surroundings to which we are giving importance. Of course, upgrading to the knowledge is very important. However, we have to understand the attention span is one word which is very important, masters, because that attention span is something that is really decreasing in children, even in teachers. Everyone wants to ask question, and immediately we are seeking for answers. We are not even giving that time to seek within ourselves. We have all the knowledge, we have all the information. We don't need to seek, we don't need to go to any guru for getting the answers, because we have. What does the guru do? The guru says, hey, you are so beautiful, you have all the wisdom, you have all the knowledge within, come sit, meditate. So the guru makes you independent. The guru guides you to get the answer by yourself, by teaching this is the method. As simple as that. We are the ones That is why Sajjan Sangatya is very much important, because we have to learn from everyone. We have to listen. Listen not from our perspective, listen from the other's perspective. That takes time, because we are all uh, great listeners from our own perspectives. That is inbuilt. But what is that we are making the effort to listen from the other person's perspective? That we should incorporate. That we have to work on ourselves. So even when journaling, you can write as a note of gratitude that, hey, today this is the change. I started to listen from Neelima's perspective, how beauty the world is, how uh, radiating the world is like. Even that is a form of, expressing gratitude, and that is the change in you. So the journaling takes us way more forward. It speeds up our progress because we know where we have to course correct ourselves. And absolutely no judgments. So we all should work towards this, masters, and the righteousness living is more important. What is that we are making? We are giving meaning to our life. That is the major element. The meaning. And what is that element that we want to have for our future? We have only two things, the present and the future. For the past to get changed, we have to work on the present. And for our future to be more beautiful, then what is it, that element that we are giving to ourselves now? These are important. So, with this, I would like to stop now. And if anyone wants to add anything, you may unmute yourself and do so. Shantiji, if you want to add, maybe I can pause the recording as well. However, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful knowledge with all of us through the chat. Oh, thank you. Yes, then let me pause the.
Important, which adds the nourishment to our practice.
Yeah, yes, masters. Please, like maybe you can speak up, like what is that even one small example that you have worked on yourself, or how you have, like what have you learned in your life? So, what is that one element that you feel when it comes to righteousness? This is what for me is righteousness. So, as Shantiji said, we all have to listen from each and everyone. Yes, Binduji, go ahead.
I feel acceptance. That's what I have learned after coming in meditation. Um, Before, I never used to accept. I didn't know that. Oh, even we do accept ourselves. I didn't even know about that. But later on, I understood that accepting ourselves is also a major part. Um, yeah, so for me, I feel, and there are many other parts which I don't accept, but for till now, I'm happy for what I'm accepting in myself. I need to improve more on that. And even judgment as well. I didn't know that people, that this is called judgment. You just pass comments on someone. I didn't know that that was judgment, but later on, I understood that we are not allowed to do that. Of course, I've been practicing this since years, since about 5 to 6 years. But now I feel I'm on the right path, trying not to judge. And whenever something comes in my mind about judging, I just stop myself or just allow the thought, and I just surrender that to the universe. That this has somehow come, and you please take care of it. That's how I talk to myself and accept. And these are the two main things I learned about acceptance and judgment. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, Binduji. Yes, very lovely to hear. So, anyone else, masters, that you would like to share?
Yeah,
Yes,
I can go
Niket?
next, Neelima.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what I think is what I learned and is important to me is like kindness, being kind to everyone, and understanding that all of us are one. Everyone is just trying to like live a good life, stay happy, and each of them in their heart they have good intentions to make others' lives better, and we should all try to do that and make the world a better place.
Lovely. Beautiful, Niket. I know. I think I have to say some more about Niket as well. When we have met, I think that was like mostly for 2 or 3 sessions. He doesn't need to come up and he doesn't need to do so much of work here. But when I have initially took this house, I just have requested him. That's it. Could you please help? And he was like helping a lot in bringing up the sofa and bringing up the furniture. So that's sort of, like the beauty that I see among people of how we are there for each other. Oh, thanks a lot, Niket.
Of course, that's
Uh,
very important. Thanks,
yes.
Neelima.
Yeah, how humble you are and how like, yeah, and he cooks quite excellent. So he radiates his beauty towards like cooking the food for all of us. So
Yeah, of course. And you too, you always invite us and feed us and then feed our soul too with the meditation. So
yeah, this is a house
thanks.
for everyone. Yeah, beautiful, Niket. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Yes, Sirisha ji, I have seen you unmuting.
Yeah, hi Nilma garu. Yeah, after meditation, my life is changed a lot. Uh, Firstly, after meditation, I am able to my emotions are in balancing, and I'm spending more time in nature. Now I understood how important spending in nature. Um, so that is I observed, and also self love before I'm doing, I don't know, I'm leaving. My mind is always working, thinking of other people, helping other people. I didn't take care of myself. Now self love is very very important. So now I'm checking myself also, so take care of my body also. So this one is observing, and I'm reading spiritual books. Through that books I changed a lot. ఒక యోగి ఆత్మకథ, some beautiful Sita.
Autobiography of a yogi.
Yeah, Sitayanam. Yeah, that's beautiful. And after death, life also is there. This type of books. So meditation is very very important, as you said.
Beautiful, beautiful, Sirisha ji. So what is that one book which have transformed you?
ఒక యోగి ఆత్మకథ.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because so many miracles, so many. He lived as a normal person, but now he is a yogi. Uh, his life is it's a good guidance for us.
Yeah, yes. So, Masters, for the one who doesn't know, it's a Telugu translation. Oka Yogi Atmakada is of the book Autobiography of a Yogi, which is by Paramahamsa Yogananda. And there's a beautiful master called Ruchi. She even took the sessions. So when someone is reading, do listen to those sessions and read the book. Then it will, you will remember even more. So yeah, beautiful. Thanks a lot, Sirisha ji. And she was also mentioning one more book, which is Untold Story of Sita. In Telugu, it is Sitayanam. And it's another magnificent book that everyone have to read. The truth has came after so many yugas. So there is Treta Yugam, there is Dwapar Yugam and Kali Yugam almost in this time. that truth is coming up through this book means so much of hidden knowledge now is the time that it's coming up to the surface. So, Masters, yeah, that's a beautiful book.
And Patriji books, some Patriji books.
He's what
Yeah.
to say, Wikipedia. Yeah,
Thank you, Neelima.
thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. So, I think Rohit, may I request also you to share about your experience?
Yes, yes, sure. So, yeah, meditation actually changed a lot in me. So, the Rohit that was previously, like I would say, 3, 4 years before, it's totally changed. It's upside down, I would say. Yeah. If I meet my friend now and they see me, then every time all of my old friend they told me like you are totally changed. It's happened because of the meditation and reading the spiritual books and applying this knowledge in your life. So yeah, this happened to me. Like previously, I was a kind of a person who is um, uh, I was smoking and drinking, and but suddenly when I came to the meditation, then all of these habits that's harming my body. So previously, I didn't know, like I was just doing because of this craving and because the people around me are doing, and I was not aware of my body. So, and now, if I see after the meditation that I got more awareness, and the things are drop itself. So I don't have to, force myself to drop it and, quit smoking or like quit drinking. It's just drop by itself, just coming into the meditation. And I can feel that. Previously that I was harming my body, but I was not aware that I'm harming my body by with smoking. But now, after I coming to meditation, I can realize that whenever if I smoke or I do something, then I feel that it's not good for my body. Actually, my body is not accepting it. I was forcefully giving it to my body. So this habit is totally changed, and previously my thinking was not very so. I have since before, like I was always a positive thinker, so in every situation that was the plus point in me, that every situation I was always looking into the positive side. But it increased a lot after coming into the meditation. So whatever the situation comes, if it is a difficult situation, maybe in the job or in your personal life, so you only see the positive impact. And if something is it's sad or like, so you don't take it very seriously, or you think about it why it is happening and what is the root behind it, and you try to change yourself. So I'm changing myself. So in every challenges, I try to look into it, and I try to rethink about it, why this challenge come to me and what I have to learn from this challenge, and I'm adapting in my life. So it's coming in my life because of the good books that I'm reading, and because of the meditation. So yeah, so this is the power of the meditation, that it can change you entirely. Yeah.
Beautiful, Rohit. I think I wanted to ask you also one question. So I have
Mhm.
heard, for example, a person drink is alcoholic, let's say.
Mhm.
Uh, I mean, when you have actually thought before coming into meditation to stop all this, are you aware with your senses of what is happening in you?
So before coming to meditation, I never think of dropping it. So like at some somewhere I have this in my mind that in the future I have to stop it. It's not good. But actually, I was addicted. So every time, whenever I see my friends are doing it, so I also join. But after coming to meditation, that I feel that I don't have to do it. I have to be aware that my what choices that I'm doing. Right. So I'm aware about my choices, and now I don't have this craving anymore. This craving is totally gone.
The
So if
addiction is
someone is,
gone.
yeah, drinking in front of me or smoking, then I don't have this craving anymore. Just watching the other people, I have the craving as well to do it. So this is already dropped. And this is happened like after I told you, like I went to the Vipassana in Germany for 10 days. And this Vipassana course, in this Vipassana, this meditation retreat, I learned a lot, and this give me better confidence in to get aware about the choices, like what choices you are doing in your life, and be aware about what you are doing. If you are harming your body, then be aware what are you doing. And this helped me a lot to drop all these habits in me.
No. Much gratitude, Rohit, for coming up and sharing so boldly about your journey. I'm sure people whoever listens, at least there will be a thought of, okay, let me try meditation.
Yes,
So thanks a lot. Thank you so much for coming up and sharing.
yes. Thank you. My gratitude.
Yeah, thank you, Ma. Yes, Shanti ji. So yeah, I think what I'll do. So masters, I think before we sit for meditation, then I'll just stop the recording. So thank you so much for listening, and yeah, let's connect back for
Yeah,
tomorrow's session. But yeah, yes,
Anna,
Shanti.
yeah. If you have time of 1 minute, I want to share one thing out of autobiography of Yogi. One experience I come across in 2001 and 2. So when I started going out and feeling to start my meditation workshops outside in America. So first time I was received an opportunity to take one session giving the place of a new age center. So I went there. That is my first outside session uh, in America with a new person. So he is also American. That shop has a new age shop, and he gave me one place where 50 people maybe can sit. When I went there, it is I have the background is very religious family, so I never had an opportunity to speak up outside. Even in the college, I used to write good, but I never had dare to stand on the stage for essay competitions. I give it to my friends, and they won the awards. I am always background. So that is that day. I'm so happy for having the place and to take the session. Very excited. But once I am there, by seeing 4 5 American people there already who are waiting for the session, I was so nervous. There is still 5 minutes time for me to start the session. So then slowly, my brother, my meditation brother is telling me, it's okay, there are only 4 people, don't worry. So, but I was, my hands are becoming wet little bit. Body inside heart is a little bit nervous expression. You know that how it is just pumping fast. Then I went to bathroom and I stood in front of the mirror and washing my hands and water on the face. Suddenly I felt beside me Yogi is there, Master Yogi, Paramahamsa Yogananda. And deeply I felt it. And then he was telling me inside, like a telepathic talk. He was telling me, why you are worrying? I studied actually Paramahamsa Yogananda book due to my book habit, reading habit, in the age of 16 to 17 between before coming to meditation, quite 2 3 times. So you noted so many points. I have a habit of writing on a book again, not only underlining. I'll copy every like a school time how we take the notes like that. I used to take every book, whatever I read, I used to write some lines from the book to the notebook. So that's the way you did. Let me now remember you. So when my guru told me to travel America, it was in the ship and I don't know English. What happened to me when people are asking me, looking at my attire and everything? How could I speak when I don't know English in a ship with 30 days journey? Did you remember that chapter? Suddenly, all that lines came to me. It's all happened in a light speed. To talk, it takes maybe 1 to 3 minutes, but to experience, it is just a light speed. I remember that. So I don't know English, and I could speak English.
Wow.
That is the way when you surrender to master work, it will come to you. So now go out of the room and stand in front of them. I can say to make you very strong, this is the real experience because your mind questions, is it really happened or my fear became that? So there may be 13 people, not maybe, there are 13 people. Go and check there. When you are entered in the bathroom, it is 4 people. Now it is 13 people are there.
Wow.
Go and stand and just allow yourself. The universe will speak. And Patriji told me first time meeting, you are a echo of the universe and there is a channel work for you and you have the library, universal library within you. You need to start the work. Go America, why are you here? That's what Patriji told me in the first meeting. I never understand that. I don't understand that what is channel, what is anything, because I'm from a religious family. I never read these kind of books at that time. So anyway, I just followed that because only thing made me to follow, my heartbeat is normal, no nervous in the heart or body language. That made me to go and stand there, believing that, because I am strong believer of my experiences. Um, from the childhood age, I have some experiences with Sai Baba like that. So I was there, exactly I counted 13 people are there. And I started session. I speak English good, but I was not studied in English medium up to graduation. So whatever I'm speaking with observation of just like a breath, how we are observing and getting experiences with observation of people speaking, I just started speaking. So that made me little, all are Americans. Is my English good? Some small questions made me so nervous. But I started session and I'm asking in between, passing my voice, are you comfortable? Are you able to understand my English like that? Slowly, slowly, slowly. I'm in the end of last 20 minutes. My brother came and told me, Divine brother, who is taking the camera and video care for the session. So, Akka, did you check it? Now there are people are standing. There are all chairs were filled. Then I saw the room. All 50 chairs were filled.
Wow.
Then the owner of the shop, he came and talked to my brother, and there are another 20 people are waiting there. I cannot send inside for meditation. They need to sit. So if you have okay, I will give you another 45 minutes. That's what the session happened with the Paramam Sivaganandaji experience. Thank you. Thank you for giving me time. I
Oh,
just felt to share
beautiful.
it because this is the time when somebody is talking about Paramahamsa Yogananda book inspired her. And this is came into my heart, thinking about time maybe takes, but if I don't share, maybe I forget in the future. So right time I should express, so that I asked you again, give me some time. Thank you for giving me time.
Thank you so much, Shantiji. Actually, today morning we were also discussing about this one. Sorry, also in yesterday's session, when we drop our mind, we completely surrender, and the
Yes,
flow just naturally comes up. And
yes.
you just have shared with your um, great example. So thank you so much for coming forward and sharing with all of us.
Yeah, thank you. And according to Patriji, when we listen these kind of experiences, we should clap. At least we can clap or we can keep the symbol of clapping. I am clapping for myself, remembering that the opportunity given me to recall my 2001 experience when I landed America in the few
Yeah.
months. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much once again.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Masters, for coming up and sharing your beautiful experiences and your journey. So, this is what the community is all about. This is what the Sajjan Sangatya is all about. It's going greatly, and this is how it should continue with everyone. So, thanks a lot. So, with this, I will stop the live recording now, and yeah, we'll start with our